Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey fam. Okay, I need to sip my water.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. It's about noon and it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so we can drink. I mean, seriously, that's why we have brunch, right? Anyway guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm with my new BFF, Keke. Keke is a makeup artist, esthetician, right? She's all of the things, beauty. So I'm trying to brush up on my skills. I guess as an influencer who is in the beauty field in some sense, because I do have beauty brands reaching out to me, but I feel like I don't have enough knowledge, and she has been teaching me behind the scenes. Oops.
Let's shut this off. I'm so sorry.
Her alarm is telling us it's lunchtime.
Yeah, it's lunchtime.
And funny enough,
I set an alarm for everything.
And we haven't had breakfast, so I don't know how it could be lunch, but anyhow, we gonna eat at least some lunch today, right? So yeah, so basically what I was saying is that she's really been helping me to do better with my makeup. We recently went shopping, and I found that we went shopping at Mac. Well, I tried to film while it was in Mac, but they shut me down.
But thanks to Jelly. Isn't her name Jelly?
Jelly? Oh yes!
Jelly was the sales girl, and she is fantastic.
Yes, amazing. So of course she helped me to pick up the best type of makeup for myself, because what I was wearing was not doing the trick, and like my concealer, it was off basically. She was telling me, oh, when you put on your concealer you can still see a dark shadow, a gray shadow on your eye, and I was like, oh, I do see it, but I didn't realize it was that noticeable. But yes, but before we go any further, don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. All right, all the thumbs up matters, and leave your comments below. And if you are new here, hopefully you will stick around, watch to the end of the video, and if you like what you see, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any of my videos. And for those of you who've already done that, don't forget, if you've subscribed and you haven't clicked that bell, you are going to miss my videos. I know it happens to me all the time. Alright, so I want Keke to just give you guys a little introduction about herself. She knows more about herself than I do, so she will give you the
I surely do. So I've been a makeup artist for 28 years, and I'm giving away my age by saying that. And I've worked in all aspects. In film, I started out in retail like most makeup artists. I'm an ambassador for Tom Ford Beauty now, and of course I run my own beauty company. Beauty is I never get tired of beauty. It's for me, it was a groundbreaking thing as an island girl coming in from the island.
She's from Jamaica.
And not knowing that makeup was a career, that beauty, and now I see beauty in all aspects. The beauty of how you live, how you nourish yourself, how you show up in life. Beauty runs my world.
We are surrounded by beauty. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful soul. She has such rich, vibrant energy, and I've been enjoying all of the advice she's been giving me. Like sometimes we actually call each other, we FaceTime each other literally every day, and she gives me so much insight on what I can do when I'm applying my makeup and before my makeup, like my makeup prep. To be quite honest, recently I've been telling you guys how I'm wanting to do more about how I treat my skin, how I treat myself, and she has influenced me so deeply in that area, because there are things, like she's telling me about what I can do to make myself even more useful. One of the things is like the massaging of your face.
Yeah, like a facial shiatsu massage that I've been teaching her, which is
God.
like, she works out a lot, so this is like a workout for your face. I actually need to do more of that, but
she's thinking
I teach more than I
apply for yourself.
Apply for myself, which that's gonna change this year.
Yeah, you have to. It's easy for us to focus on others because as this is your job, your clients are the ones that will get most of your attention, and we tend to then forget self. Like, what do you do for yourself now? The same energy and focus you're giving them, those clients, you gotta give it to yourself.
I want to. This year, it's all about me.
What she said.
us. It's all
No,
about
it's about me.
Yeah, me.
Feel good to say that and don't
Me.
feel guilty. It's all
about supercharging myself.
Yes, exactly.
You know?
All right, so I guess we're gonna get started. And listen, she's always telling me what I'm doing wrong. I'm going to start by applying my Mario Badescu, and this is the facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water.
Sounds refreshing.
So this is good to start.
It's all about hydration.
Yeah, I haven't
never show up.
I haven't put a thing on my face except for a little lip hydration. Whatever, she just gave me something to put on my lips. My lips was looking hella ashy.
Milk. I gave you Milk Cosmetics, which I got from this model, Maya Samuelson.
She knows all the people out there, and the people that you need to know. She knows them. So maybe she could link me for a few people that I need to know, right?
Well, that's my job. This is why I showed up.
All right.
In my life. Okay, so
put me
what
right.
are you putting on?
So
Tell
now
me everything.
So this is, and I should probably have my glasses on, but this is by Artistry. This is the Reactivation Eye Cream. All right, so I do usually use a which I forgot because I brought. So I'm actually over at her place, by the way. So you guys would have noticed that I probably look like I'm in a different space, which I am. So I normally will have like a little spatula looking thing that I would apply this with. So I start by putting it under
But it's yours, so you can dip into it. Yeah.
Put it under my eye. And then what else should I do? Just like...
I would say you're really going to massage it in. I noticed that you use a lot of fingers. And the reason why you're using only your ring finger...
Oh, the ring finger, not even the middle finger.
Yeah, it gives you... It's less pressure. And the skin underneath your eyes are so much thinner than the skin on your face. So we have to treat it with loving kindness.
Okay.
You know, our eyes.
Make love to the under eye.
Make love. You want to lift it.
Touch it
and
like...
you could feel that bone. This is what's called... I don't want to give you an anatomy class. But this is more of the... This is an orbital bone. And so one of the reasons why you don't use eye cream here is because eye cream moves up. Oh. And it could move up into the eye next to this tear duct, and then you have puffy eyes. Oh. So the whole idea is to massage the orbital bone so that the eye cream comes right here
where it needs to be,
and not in your eye.
And that's where I need it most, right?
Yeah, because we never want it to be puffy in here.
I always put it up here.
Can you feel that bone?
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
You see these cheeks?
And you can actually go all the way up. Isn't it crazy that turning a certain age, like our skin starts moving?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember when your skin didn't move?
My skin would not move right. And now, easily moves. Easily moves. So I was thinking yesterday we used ice. She asked me to use ice. I was like, it felt so good. Rubbing that ice on around my eye, like the arches of my brow. Where else did I do? Behind my ears.
Yeah.
I was feeling really fatigued and like, ugh.
Well,
my
you do a
energy
lot.
was low.
She does a lot. I don't know how she does so much, but she does a lot. And so this whole thing is to de-stress, not just de-stress your life, but to de-stress your face.
Yes.
So ice helps. It's something you should do more often.
Yeah. I was feeling like I'm missing that part. I'm sorry. I kind of have to.
Right, no, you're good.
I was missing. We have a little mirror here, so if you ever see us look down, it's because
or look me.
I'm trying to.
Like this,
oh yeah,
I can't
she's trying to get. I'm trying to get into the mirror. Listen, this is because we have to adjust ourselves to get in the camera and then to see ourselves in the mirror.
Right?
Yeah, I almost feel like we needed to push the mirror back. So.
Balancing oil. I'm so excited to see your things.
All right, so yeah, she's normally she's used to seeing me putting on these things on our FaceTime calls. So my next thing, and I love the Artistry skincare line because it just feels luxurious. Like Keke, if you touch these,
I would like to try it,
please.
But I'm not gonna dig in too far. I was actually. Oh, I have little sticks.
Oh,
this would work, right? Here's one, so you don't have to dig in.
Oh, okay.
Right? So we're gonna use it. I'm using your cream, so now I have your germs.
I have germs?
Well, Do you always use a spatula at home?
Usually, but my hands are usually freshly washed before I do anything to my face.
That's important.
All right.
Really important.
So tell me why you rubbed. She just rubbed everything into her fingers. Most of us apply the product to our skin and then rub it in. So tell me why you did that.
I love beauty rituals. I want to warm up the cream and kind of get its ingredients all together.
Oh, okay.
And then I like to smell my creams.
Oh yeah.
Close your eyes and kind of smell it. This is a ritual. This is not just. And I think the older I've gotten, the more importance it's been to form rituals in my life, just so that I'm not rushing. And
I like how you use both hands on one side. I would not do that. I always
I want to
concentrate
get
on
this.
one side.
You see this part of my skin? There's a pressure point in here.
Oh. It almost looks like you're lifting your face up.
That's
you see that,
the
guys?
idea.
Like you're lifting.
The more mature your skin gets, the more love it needs.
Yeah. And you were saying that your skin moves a lot more. I feel like I need a little bit more. I slather myself.
I think a good slatheration is good.
I said that and I didn't know. I felt like for most things that I'm applying on my skin, that I think more is
I love the
more.
way this feels. I'm sorry.
It feels
I don't want to cut you off.
so good.
This feels
You
like
can't tell.
It feels velvety,
Guys.
and I feel really hydrated.
Yes.
So when I'm doing my forehead, I really love this.
It feels so good.
I want this.
It's so good. Listen,
No wonder you look
when
so
I
good.
tell people about this on, like, I use this all the time, and I tell you guys how much I love this. It feels luxurious. My skin feels drenched, like it feels like it's soaking up the moisture.
Yeah.
And then there's that glow. Look at your skin.
I mean,
it glows.
Wow.
And this is their. Can you, Keke? Can you read it? Because honestly, I don't.
I'm no better than you.
I picked up the one I use.
It's
all
called
the time.
Skin Nutrition, and it's a renewing reactivation day cream.
Day cream.
Who doesn't
It's
want
the
to
day
be
cream.
Activated? And
It has
what's-
SPF in
I
it
was
too.
about
Like
to say a broad spectrum, because that makes a big difference.
Yes.
Broad spectrum SPF, and then the rest of it is in French.
And guys, look at the fact that when we put it on, our skin isn't white. Like there isn't that white residue that you usually get when you use anything with SPF. Any sunscreen. Okay, I'm doing exactly what
It's
you said.
effleurage, it's called.
Effleurage.
Effleurage.
Oh, effleurage. Listen, I'm going to be an esthetician by the time we're done here. I'm looking at everything she's doing. I'm like a big, you know, like how kids emulate their parents or emulate adults. I'm emulating her right now.
It's okay.
I might not be doing
your
the best
beauty
job.
parent. It's okay. You're beauty parent.
It's like, okay.
It's like my skin's drinking it,
Yes.
right? Like
Yes.
it's taking it in. It's so good. And then I like patting
so
things
good.
in.
All right.
I like to feel my hands on my face. My hands are really dry.
Yeah,
I feel like it's
my skin is
if you know
not
something
really
that
dry.
I could do with my hands.
Child, we need
I
that
have
secret.
eczema. I have a lot of stuff with my
What I've noticed is that when I use some of the beauty products that I have for my face on my hands, that my hands feel a lot better. So I'm not saying to like just go buy facial creams for your hands, but there must be some more super hydrating lotions that you can use or for your hands, especially as we get older. We used our hands as for me, I didn't grow up like I didn't have one of those lives where everything was luxurious and you didn't have to touch a dish or no. I washed dishes with my hand, I washed clothes with my hand, I did everything with my hands. So my hands show that sign of use. I used them all.
My hands have been my life, and it's paid me very well.
There you go. These are working hands, y'all.
Yeah, these are working.
One last thing, I love that dewy look. So this oil is Balancing Oil by Prove. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Everything, I'll put names on the screens for you guys. This has like vitamin C. It has a whole bunch of different things that are supposed to be very good for aging skin. Unfortunately, because the rating is so small, sis is not trying to read that. But
Let me see if I could do that.
Yeah.
This might show my youth.
your youth.
Harmonizing oil blend.
It has a bunch of different things that are good.
So this is
I think it even
vitamin C.
has elderberry in it.
Sorry, I'm gonna try this before.
It has vitamin C. Yes, it's so good.
So the whole idea with vitamin C, do you know why you're using vitamin C?
It helps to brighten your skin.
So this
listen,
smells good.
I know, I love it. I
Goodness.
shook it up.
Did I do too much?
I don't know.
You do
I
this
like
all
the
the time,
glow. I put like 3 drops.
I did that.
Yeah, I will add a 4th drop for good measure.
Extreme
But
hydration.
I want to do what you do. You rubbed it into your palms.
I do a lot of rubbing. And what's great about your palms, they have no pores. So
Right.
it's not
So-
drinking it up.
Right, it's not taking away the oil.
Right.
The oil is still...
So I saw a video where you added, I watched Gloria TV. I call it the Life with Glory B TV. And I don't watch TV, so she is one of my biggest stars and one of my famous, like she's famous for me, and I feel like I'm a fan.
You're so cute. Listen, I'm normal. I'm very, when she told me what she thought of I would be like when she first met me, it's completely
different.
I'm different. I'm very like chill.
Down to earth.
I'm everyone's friend.
Everyone's friend, down to earth. You're not as, I don't know.
I think when people see you on YouTube, especially if you have, and I don't even have a lot of people that follow me, I feel like my growth is still here. It's like this is my growth period, right? So I'm still recognized. I do have a higher following on Instagram, but my point is I don't feel like I'm different to anyone. I'm your friend. Like I see you guys like my friends, my family, and I really truly mean that.
It's so true.
I've built friendships
like your
on
kindness
YouTube
is free.
and Instagram.
Like you give out kindness as if it's, you know,
it's free. Unless you show me that you don't deserve my kindness, you are getting it. So that's it.
Who doesn't like a little?
Everyone is special. We're all special. Everyone's special. All right. So that's enough of my face prep before I put the makeup on. All right. I just got a campaign which I'm working on right now with a brand called Laura Geller. I may have mentioned this in a previous video, but I didn't get a chance to like use the product, so I'm going to be using them with her, and I want her to show me the correct way to apply these because they're all new to me. Now maybe Keke can tell you how I use these products. So
okay, so I'm not an expert on Laura Geller. I love that it's more of a natural brand. Okay, I was about to say
this one is the Baked Balance and Brighten foundation.
Yeah.
So we can do
so you have that in 2 colors.
Yeah, I have the deep foundation
and you have the tan.
and then I have the tan.
I would start with the deep and then brighten with the tan.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Whatever you say, you are in charge here, honey.
Okay. So that's what I would do because you would get your nice warmth from this. I think the tan is more of your complexion. It's a little lighter. So I think that would be the brightening part of it.
All right.
All right.
But before I start, should I do any type of concealer first?
Yeah, that's where this comes in because so MAC is first.
So we are doing the MAC first because I didn't know if I should just go ahead and put their foundation on. It's a different looking type of foundation. I've never seen a foundation like this. It's like a powder foundation.
It's pretty though. Like
so
it has
pretty.
these different dimension of colors in
so
it.
we are now doing the concealer part of things. So I have these 2 concealers from MAC. The 24-hour, I don't know, I can't read shit right now.
Let me show my youth.
Show your youth, baby.
My mature youth.
Yes.
24-hour smooth wear concealer. It's Studio Fix. 24 hours. I mean, how many more minutes do you need than 24 hours?
Because I don't plan to sleep in it, but 24 hours is good. This is perfect for traveling, for sure.
For sure.
Because if I want my makeup to last throughout the trip, especially if you're traveling far or something, and you don't have time to like, when you get off that plane, if you want to go straight into doing something, this will be it for you. Without having to do a bunch of touch-up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Hit the ground running, y'all. That's me. I ain't got time. When I'm going on vacation, I want to get into it immediately.
Mist and go.
Mist and go. All right. So
yeah.
let me know the right way to apply this. Do you have yours?
You
wanna
do
put
a
on?
great. Yes, I have mine.
I wanna
I'm
follow
going
yours.
to start with my deeper one first. Is that what you're
This is
doing?
the deeper one.
Good.
Yeah. So we started with the deeper one.
Usually I put on my concealer after because I don't really have a lot of dark, but I want you to go first, and I'm gonna
Put on
follow
my
you.
concealer
Yes,
first.
because it doesn't matter. I do the same thing all the time. So I want to learn too. Okay.
All right.
So
I recognize I was putting too much on.
yeah.
So I'm putting dots now. Instead of like lining it like I laid out, I'm doing it different. So the darkest parts of my skin
Yeah.
are my chin area, even though those are really lightening up really well since the hair removal process. And that's it. That's where I put my concealer. Oh,
I also do a little
my
bit
lash
of
line
brightener because this is where my darkness lives. My darkness lives
around
on
your
my lid.
Oh, on your lid.
Yeah.
Okay. So to get this in,
Yeah.
I'm using my beauty blender.
And I'm gonna use my fingers on my lid.
Oh, okay.
I want you to do what you do with concealer because that's very personal concealer.
So putting on concealer is not a one size fits all.
I think putting on makeup is not a one size fits all.
That's
and I
right.
understand that everybody kind of learns this on Instagram, but I'm sure you still have to take the bit of what you know
Right.
and kind of make it your own.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can start to see a difference in one eye versus the other.
I totally see a difference.
Yeah. It really, I love this. I
totally
love this
see.
concealer. I was using a Too Faced concealer. I was wasting time. My eyes would still look dark and ashy.
Yeah.
And I was doing that for more than a year because I bought it twice. And then she was like, Glo, you need a different concealer. We're going to MAC. Despite all of the other brands, tell them what you said to me.
Well, I mean,
About all
I
these
work
other
in luxury makeup, and I say that not to be pretentious, but I work in luxury makeup, and I remember when MAC came out, and it was my first time,
Sorry.
like seeing makeup that matched my skin.
That matched your skin
Yeah, and I've never left it. I feel like it's such a good makeup for us brown girls. And,
Heard that, guys?
And I'll always love MAC.
I don't know
the
who
rest
makes-
of my life.
Who makes Too Faced? Because that, even
That's
though
a good thing too. Like they have such good makeup on the market. Like
Yeah.
before it was, now it's kind of oversaturated, but before you really couldn't find. I remember being the only black girl who worked in a certain makeup department.
oh wow.
Yeah. So I know you're using your beauty blender, and I think because I'm so old school with the makeup, I do brushes for everything. And it could just be that I'm a makeup artist. I love brushes.
Yeah, I like brushes too, but what I've noticed is that so many people were using beauty blenders, and I often was confused with what brush should I use. So because people were using beauty blenders, that's a real tongue twister, for everything, I went along with everyone else. But you know, you're gonna Keke-fy me, and I'm gonna elevate
think
the way
you
I
do a great
apply
job.
my makeup.
It's-
Do I
it's
look
all
like I
about
need
the
anything else?
elevation, right? It's
All
about
I did was,
elevating.
yeah, it is. All I did was cover the darker areas of my. Now my skin looks even, and I haven't even done a foundation.
and the
yet.
lighter one.
All I did was one. I haven't done the
No.
second.
I mean, you could just do that. Like, you're so pretty that you could just walk around like that. I mean, the mascara, little lip balm. She's
Just
so
go.
pretty.
Yeah, you're pretty too. Keke. She's always like, oh,
You're so pretty.
Let's-
I mean, we're always like, you're so pretty.
it's good to elevate each other, though,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Tell each other how beautiful you are, because like one of the things I recognize in us as black women is we are changing, we are evolving, we are becoming more like appreciative of each other.
Yeah.
Like we are more loving, and we want to see each other
Right.
like glow up. For lack of a, because glow, you know, the glow word works. But yeah, we want to see each other like just be like shining, and
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
So tell me a little bit about when you knew you were an influencer. Like, when did you know that you can influence people and change lives and inspire and
Wow.
all that stuff? When did you find your groove with this stuff?
The change in people's life to me happened when I started doing my fitness classes, and I think it made it it became a bigger deal when I turned 50 last year, and a lot of people may have seen me on Instagram but didn't know my age. So when they recognized my age, I got a flux of people who actually started following me. People that weren't following me before started following me because of my age. Like, other people, you know, would have posted that I turned 50 and whatnot. So there were a mass of people who started to follow me because they were like, oh my God, she is 50 years old. I look at her.
Unbelievable. Okay? I mean, and you know, sometimes when you see someone on camera and then you see them in real life and you're just like, oh, she does look 50. No, this girl does look 27.
She was like, you look like a kid.
I look like a child.
I think it's my just like
Does
silly,
this run in your
funny
family? Is this like
Yes.
something you got from?
I feel like
Yeah.
youthfulness runs in my family, but you still have to take care of yourself. I remember when my mom, like, she was a baddie. She was. But then when she got to like a certain part in her life, I think it was after she had an accident. Mom, I'm talking about you if you're watching this. I think after my mom got into like a car accident, things shifted for her. She didn't care as much anymore about that outward appearance. Not that she doesn't like to look good. My mom still likes to look good, right? But she paid less attention to what her outward appearance is like wearing a lot of makeup. She didn't do much with her hair anymore. She wears in a short afro. That's what she did from then until now. But my mom is a designer, so
that accident.
yeah, dressing is good, but then she started to not do as much with regards to applying makeup. My mom don't wear makeup.
But don't you think a lot of West Indian women don't like wear makeup? I mean, my mom does a beautiful lip, but I grew up where, I have to say, I grew up where a lot of women during that time, makeup was looked at as.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Like you're
that girl.
Like
you're gonna wear makeup.
Yeah, our mentality growing up. Let me not say our. But in the Caribbean, growing up, wearing makeup seemed like you're for lack of a better word, being a slut. Like
you're a hussy. That's what they would say.
Yeah, that's like, well, you know what, all that rouge, because they used to say rouge a lot. What all that rouge on her face.
On our face.
Yeah.
But she had to go with so much makeup.
Yeah, like it was wrong to try to make yourself look better.
Well, more enhanced.
Yeah, enhanced.
Because we can't look any better.
Stop. We already baddies, all right? You are already a baddie. Exactly. We are enhancing what God has given us. Period.
You know, I never use a beauty blender, but I'm excited about.
Doesn't it feel good on your skin though? But I like soft brushes too.
You're teaching me a lot.
We're both teaching each other.
I love Japanese brushes.
The teacher became the student.
Vice versa.
Oh, period.
Yeah. You know how I got these brows. I really do have beautiful brows.
She does. Look at those brows.
But
look at those brows. Look at those brows. I had to come off camera quick because sometimes the camera, it doesn't focus on each of your faces at the same time. But her brows are like,
So these brows are by Star Blackshear, who's like brow genius. Like, Star, just make sure you have a whole hour in your day to dedicate to yourself and your brows, because Star goes in and she's meticulous and she does that pointillism thing where I don't know how she does it, but she's fantastic.
I went to Star to get a consultation for my lashes. So I've been scheduled for a brow lamination or laminating. I'm not sure what the correct term for it, on Friday. And I can't wait to see what my brows will look like. She thinks my brows already look so good, and I do very little to my brows. So I can.
That you're trying something for the first time new, I say go light-handed.
I'm trying to knock some off my heavy hands. And how do
if I were you,
apply-
I would press it into my skin. Almost like a stippling. Can I just try one
Please.
side of it? So it's like a stippling. So it's almost like putting the brush on, but moving it about the skin.
Oh.
I'm gonna do this side. And
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
turn on the
love how
camera to the
this
other
looks
side.
already. Look how... Don't we like that?
She's so funny.
It's a blur effect. It like gives you this really great blur effect.
It's like, yeah. Okay, so that filter that everyone wants,
That's
is-
instant filter.
this is an instant filter.
I don't even know
And you
if
can
need
see
the
my
other.
skin.
Maybe on the bones. Yeah, this is good.
You can see my skin through it. I feel like I want a little bit more
on the forehead. Maybe on the tip of the nose. Just a little.
on it. I didn't put any on my nose.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good?
Yeah, because you don't want to mattify your nose.
Guys, I love it. All
Tell me,
right.
what's next?
Lara Geller is a vibe. She's a vibe. So I love the way the kabuki brush feels on my skin, by the way.
Part of it and kind of turn it upside down.
And where am I
just
putting it?
Right here. Like, as if you're going. Yeah, so you get a more pronounced. Yeah, that's it. Very soft.
Very
And
soft.
see how it just gives you a little tiny. You could put it around your mouth.
All right, let's try it.
You know, areas that get a little bit more dark.
Darker, yeah. Here.
Yeah,
That
and
has-
so it stays.
So
There's
it
another
stays.
trick where you use transparent lash glue.
Oh, people do that?
Yeah, and then so the hairs just stay in place and look more laminated.
It's never coming out of place if you're gonna
Yeah.
use glue.
Well,
But this feels good.
This is seeing that I don't want to use lash glue.
This is
This
the
is
next best thing. Guys, my brows, look at them.
Beautiful. And I like a bushier brow. That's why I love your brows.
I love it.
I love it.
All right,
too.
should I go ahead then and put the beauty blender right below that, but maybe it might go into the brow. The beauty blender.
It would. It would.
What
You
about
know,
the
it's
top
big.
of my brows? Like, I don't touch them.
Your bone structure is beautiful, and I think that's the thing on Instagram. Like I'm gonna be kind,
Be kind.
because kindness is free, and I want to sprinkle it all over the world. But one of the things about Instagram is that if somebody's doing their own makeup, they're doing it on themselves, while makeup is not one size fits all. And so one of the things that I do for work and the kind of clients that I see is that it's an individual thing. It's definitely not a one size fits all. And so because G doesn't need anything on her brows.
On top, right?
On top, because you have great bone structure. Now, if you didn't, you'd put something up there. So it's not for every...
Yeah. I don't need...
You know?
People say they do it to clean it up, but mine don't need cleaning up.
Exactly. And I don't believe mine's...
Yours don't need cleaning up at all.
I use... As a makeup artist, I really don't use that much makeup.
Oh,
although somebody might think this is a lot, but...
Oh, no.
Okay, so...
All right.
What's
so
next?
I can put the...
She sent you a lot of things.
Yeah, she did. These are the two that I just used.
Yeah.
So,
but let's do bronzer as contour. So I'm going to do one side and you're going to do the other side. Right? So I'm going to start in here. I like it in here. I like very little color.
Very subtle.
Very subtle.
You can barely notice, but it's like you have a hint of a shadow.
What I love about this is on your vacation.
Yes.
This bronzer.
Yes.
When you have a little bit more color, you can put more on. But right now, you're very winterized.
I am totally winterized. So this is the one we're using.
This is the one. We're gonna do blush last because you just can't. Wait, let me show you. It's called lip oil.
Yo, the look you give me after putting it on is like luscious.
Christian Dior. If anybody knows where to find this,
The lip gloss by Christian Dior.
Glow oil. This is made for you. Lip glow.
I need my lips to go from that oil. So guys, we were away for a second. I had to stop, get some coffee. I had a call. I needed to,
You're busy.
be on. Yeah. So Keke over here has already Keke-fied herself.
I just thought
Her makeup is done while I was on my call.
Well, now I get to focus on you.
Yes, now it's time to finish up mine. Here.
Do it.
You don't understand.
It's pretty. I love how that.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I might have to buy Laura Geller. I'm such a makeup junkie.
If nothing else, you see this is what I was looking for.
Yes.
This is such a vacation blush, guys. It's, oh my god.
Fantastic. And it's not too much color because you have your bronzer that you're gonna wear.
It's beautiful.
You don't need that blushy blush look.
I want to put more everywhere.
I just say take it easy. She gets really overzealous, and we're gonna
see.
Pull it.
Where else can I put it?
Put it out.
I want to put like a glow on my nose. What should I use?
I say use it.
Use it? Okay, let's see. Can you see it?
Oh yes, don't you love that? Another thing I love about this product is that it's not a gold glow. It's
like
a pinky, which I love.
Oh.
It's not too golden. You know, you have enough gold in your skin. You're really a golden girl.
Am I now?
Right?
I know. I love glow.
I hope I don't have chia seeds. I had to eat too because this one, she's multitasker #1. I took it back. Your overzealousness is working for you.
Oh, there's never too much of something that you like this, especially for your lids.
Oh
everything is just like blending together, and this is me, the non-makeup artist.
No, you are an artist. Inside of everyone lives a makeup artist.
Every woman.
Every woman.
Inside of every woman.
And
inside of you.
If you just in everyone who wants to indulge.
Yes, darling. Yes! This is how I get lashes, guys. Seriously, I have none. And even to put this on is a
well, you do have, but they're very light. They're very light lashes.
Almost non-existent.
Well, if you didn't have lashes, you wouldn't be able to put a lash primer on. So we do know that they're in there somewhere.
They're like a wisp.
They're a wisp.
Like a little, like the wind.
For us, this is nice. And I saw in one of your movies, one of your videos, I should say,
My movie.
that you said your lips were the hardest for you to do.
Used to be.
Okay.
It will take forever. No.
It's
Nice to Keke. It's so easy. I just put this on and that other lip color that you asked me to buy.
So it gets on the bottom, so you're not like trying your best to do too much there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't even need any more at the bottom.
I don't think you do. Maybe just in the corners.
Right here where it didn't go right? Okay.
Yeah.
And I like mine to be like in.
Light, yeah.
And not out.
Me too. I don't.
Alright.
So we never drink during the daytime, but we're gonna share it. And this is Snoop Dogg's wine.
So good.
This is Snoop's wine.
I've heard
Snoop
about his
Dogg.
wine.
It's so good.
But I've never had it, but having it today.
Cheers. It's so good. I know. I brought this to a party. I'll show you the
so
bottle.
good.
Because he looks beautiful on it. So I'll show it to you.
I need it.
So beautiful.
Look at that. Come on, Snoopy. It's so.
The DOG, baby.
They did it with that one. Okay. I'm gonna have to order some. I'm a wine thing. I love wine.
It's not so expensive. It's actually very.
It's semi-sweet, which is what I love. You know, if it's semi-sweet, I'm on it. I don't want it overly sweet. Oh, these wings are so good.
And I only like flats. So.
You like flats? Give me every part of the way I want it.
You like the
So you know what? I eat these. I grab these with my fingers.
Me too. Don't get fancy because of me. I like a good fancy, but honey, I get in.
These wings.
Oh, we have it.
These are from my favorite spot called Born Thai.
Born Thai.
Listen.
Very fresh, clean food. I could see, I know you spoke about this on one of your videos, but I was like, Thai food.
They make the
you know, but now I get it.
I'm addicted to it. And even Jay, like, I have him
Mr. Healthy.
Mr. Not healthy.
I know, I was just kidding.
Because he needs to eat healthy. But this is so good, you don't realize how good it is
until you're in it.
Until you're eating it. And you're like, oh my God, this is healthy, but it's so good.
Very short torso. I hate this short. Because I'm not, I'm 5'9".
Taller. So guys, looking at us, who looks taller? Me or Keke? I'll wait.
I don't like when somebody thinks I'm short.
She is way taller than I am. Not way, but at least an inch taller.
You're 5'8".
Yeah. And she doesn't appear that way. She has very long, like it's all in the legs.
But I like this height. Wait, let me fix myself. Right, guys?
That's where you should
Very
be.
G.
That's where you should be.
I have to get a pillow. Not now. These wings are too good.
She had to get a pillow to come up to my height when she's sitting. That's crazy.
Yeah, I need to start walking around with a pillow. So when we're at restaurants, I don't get swallowed under the table.
It's like how you were created was
Do you eat this food?
Oh, I'm making a mess.
This food, you can make a mess. I have boys, I have kids. My life with them, if there was a show,
Did you try this?
it would be called Mess.
I don't want none.
I'm very funny about dressings and
Well, just put a little bit on it.
seeing that I've been
gonna tell you
out and trying to get my life in order.
Just don't use too much.
I'm almost 50, guys. And she is.
50 is the new 20, okay? That's right, we're going with it. 50 is no longer
50.
50. Not the 50 that people envision.
Envision. Like our parents' time, 50 was like.
We thought it was so old.
I remember when my mom was 35 and I thought she was old.
I remember when I thought 40 was old. Look at me at 50 years
You're
old.
just springing at 40. 40 is when you begin to bubble up. It's like the pot begins to bubble. And then you're really cooking with fire when you're 50.
It's
Like-
extra hot.
I can't wait for 50. Ooh.
See?
Why am I like trying to use
I like
a knife
that.
and fork? I'm no longer in Jamaica. Why am I trying to use a knife and fork?
You know that's how we were trained. We were trained to eat with a knife and fork. Even at school.
At every meal.
Knife and fork. Yeah, you have to know the knife and fork placement. I think it was very much a big deal in the Caribbean. We weren't dragged up. I'm sorry.
We weren't. Right now I look dragged up.
We're dragged up now.
Okay. Don't judge
Throw
me.
away the fork.
Don't judge me.
Throw away throw away the knife. Use your knife and fork.
See, I better start practicing my mindful eating here. Where you're tasting it, like my nutritionist says. Keke, stop gobbling down your food.
You're hungry.
I'm hungry, but still,
I'm hungry.
I have to be mindful.
But that's what
I
happened.
don't know why I'm staring at the flowers, like, instead of, like, the camera.
Maybe the flowers in your way.
And these little pineapple things. This is amazing.
Meat and savory. Let me tell you.
Your earring game is tight. Like, every time I see you in one of your videos with your earrings on,
It's like I love this.
I want the deeds. I want everything.
These earrings, you're not gonna find them now, but I'm sure you can find similar. I don't know if you'll find them on her page, sure. Black one business. She has really good jewelry. I just have not been on in a while.
So we talk a lot about what you like. Can you tell me
I don't like.
what you disdain? Because we're not gonna say don't like, but what do you disdain in people? Like, what's the one character that you're like
Rudeness.
impolite?
Impolite people. People who don't have manners. People who don't say thank you or please.
You're definitely from the Caribbean.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah,
Because
we
it was
came to
ingrained in
America
us.
later on in our lives. I think that's another thing too.
That's true. We were taught that. But in the South, I believe they're very much similar to us, how we were raised. Say thank you, please. Be respectful to your elders. Don't address your elders.
Elbows off the table.
Oh my goodness. That's a huge deal for real.
Get slapped.
It says rule. That's ill mannered. You shouldn't wear a hat in the house. Oh my god.
There's so many. Sit up straight. So that's my mother's voice. Sit up straight and...
But that's okay though.
That was helpful. Isn't this good?
You can have me hooked with that.
So my disdain, sorry, I don't want to cut you off. What I disdain in people is ungratefulness. I don't like ungrateful people.
I feel like you've had a lot of people around you that were ungrateful.
I have.
That's
I have. And I'm so still grateful for them because I've learned a lot from them.
Okay.
I've learned how to spot ungratefulness from those people. I'm very grateful for the ungrateful people that I've encountered.
I cleaned out.
So you grew up in Barbados and your whole life, and it's such a pretty island.
Island living.
I mean, talking about pretentiousness, Bajans and Jamaican, Bajans, to all the Bajan Mastermind crew, big up yourself. But Bajans can
continue. You're talking about
no, they can be a little pretentious sometimes because they think they're better than Jamaicans sometimes.
Here's what I'm going to tell you about that statement.
Tell me.
A lot of people who are from different islands, Jamaica has a reputation. In fact, I remember I was
island in the Caribbean.
Besides its beauty, the people are often considered to be very rough,
aggressive.
Yes, that's it. Aggressive, like just
for go-getters.
No, you're going.
Let's reframe.
Well, you guys are go-getters, all right. I think a lot of people in the Caribbean. That's how the people in the Caribbean are, though.
Yeah.
We are hardworking when we don't shy away from doing what needs to be done. We don't think anything is too hard, or what people consider to be too low to get what we need to achieve. You do what you can until you can do better. I've worked all types of jobs when I first moved here, and I mean, this is coming from our background as immigrants to the US of A. We know what it is like to not have the best job or whatever.
We do.
No matter how we grew up back in our countries.
So true.
You could have had a lot when you were living in your country.
Life was harder for me than living home.
Mine
really
too.
Was, but because this was such an opportunity in every way, an opportunity, like we say in Jamaica. This was very important for me to work as hard as I could work to get to where I was going. I'm sure you had the same thing too.
The character that we built just moving here. We didn't know hard life till we moved here. I didn't know hard life until I moved here.
Me too.
And I didn't grow up privileged, but my point is, I had a certain type of job when I was in the Caribbean, and then I worked for myself for like most of my adult life.
What did you do?
Designer.
You're a designer.
Listen, if anyone here is watching who I used to sew for, please leave a message. One of my friends who I worked with, I used to make we had a uniform. I used to make almost every girl in our department's uniform.
Really?
And one of them, she works for American Airlines now. She commented on one of the videos one day. She was like, "Oh my God, remember when you made our uniforms?"
You're exuding beauty.
I miss that. I miss making clothes.
But in all aspects of your life, I really feel like that is something that will never leave you for the rest of your life. You'll always be a designer no matter what you choose to do.
Fashion is my babe. Fashion is definitely my babe. I miss not doing what I used to do, creating patterns and making clothing. Creating patterns. It's more than 20 years. I have to refresh my memory. Like right now, I would have to go and buy patterns or use an old garment, which I've done, and make something from that old garment. Like I'll just lay out or open it up by the seams and lay out and make that my pattern.
Your videos, there's so much to your story, and I think that's gonna be the longevity of you and Life with Glory B, because it is a full life.
Yeah,
and it is you don't live up to 50 without stories that you have to tell. And there's so many stories that I found out about you that I'm like,
wow.
And one of the things I said to her once, and this was really telling of your confidence about yourself, I said, what can't you do? And you said, I can do everything.
I put my mind to. That was my words. I think I can do anything.
That changed my life. Because no, I would normally say, well, I can't do this and I can't. And I would list all the negatives. And that made me go, okay, I could do anything that I put my mind to. Thank you.
There is no, we should put no limitations on ourselves in life, no matter what age you are at. Don't limit yourself. And we tend to feel we can't reinvent or recreate ourselves when we get older. Like, I'm here because I want people to see that you are still able to do the things that you thought you should not be trying to do now. Sweetheart, as long as there's air in these lungs
in this body,
and this body is able to move, and so that's why it's so important for me to keep working out. I mean, the things that I've done, being a fitness instructor, like all of my back, I feel like I have so many different, I'm multifaceted, so I feel like I can, like there's, I don't feel like I'm sellable. I feel like I can fit in. If something stops today, like my current daytime
You're not
job,
a square.
That's right. I'm a round character. Oh my God. And if you ever studied English, I'm an English major. I don't know. I'm not using it. Yes.
We're twinning.
As an English major, we know that a round character, that person is usually the protagonist.
Very well-rounded.
Yeah. They're not flat. They're not just like sit on the paper. No, you start to see that person and envision, and you have a connection with that person because of what they exude, their personality. And I want that to be me. And I feel like it is me. And I feel like the older I get, the more round I become. I'm gonna be like, I wanna be the world. Like,
you are the world.
Just have
we are the world.
Yes.
You are the world.
So that there's different elements to me that people will like, oh damn, gee, really? Okay, yeah.
You're my best find this year.
She said I'm her best find. You know I cannot.
Best find. You know when you find a treasure?
Also my best find. Like seriously, Keke and I haven't known each other for very long, but like everyone needs a really good girlfriend. Yeah. A girlfriend that is going to like not just be someone who drains you, but someone who comes and like gives you energy. And they make you feel like you can do so many things after you just have a call with them. Like you just simply had a 5-minute call and you feel better.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? It's enlightening and enriching to have people like this around you. Like,
and I love that no matter how busy you are, you're always there to take my call, even if it's for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I absolutely treasure that. And thank you
I feel the same way. We can just leave each other like a voice note sometimes if we're too busy. And it's like, those are things that are important. We can never get through this life by ourselves without having the support of other women, like strong women around us, especially us Black women, because our struggle is so different.
Yeah,
man, we need it. We need it from each other, and we need that Black woman, that Black girl that like just pushes us to do more. Yeah, she's like, yes. I really feel like I can lift up a horse.
I can lift up a house.
Ain't nothing I cannot do because the sky is our limits, y'all.
Unmovable, unshakable, and thank you
forever
so
and
much
ever
for just being a guide.
We're guiding each other.
Influencer, a guide. Appreciate you so much.
Guys, we talk about the fact that she can and will have her YouTube channel, and I want it to happen because there is this thing that's missing on YouTube that I think she can bring. Like, there's beauticians, there's people who are into beauty and makeup and all of that, but I think she's coming from like a holistic inner way of beauty, not just your outer beauty, and then all of those other things that you can do to make your features more youthful and all that. Like when she told me about the ice, and I used the ice and my face looks like whoa. I mean, guys, you probably know that trick already, and I call it a trick, but I never knew that I could put ice on my face in different points of my face, and I would immediately feel better. I felt more relaxed. I wasn't as hot, obviously.
The thing about it is, and this is what my channel will be like, it's really like beauty therapy, because not only have I gone to therapy to become the woman that I am, and I hope every woman will go to therapy, especially Black women. We carry so much with us, and for me, anxiety was a lot because I had a lot to do, you know, just always trying to win. And I think like ice is one of those things that brings you into your present moment.
It shocks you
because it shocks you to say, I'm here. I am right here. And what it does, it just calms you in a sense. It jars you, but it calms you in a sense. And it's been my dream just to do my own YouTube channel, and you've made it. I always thought I'm too old to do it now. Like people have been doing it forever, but there is a market missing for girls who are our age, and you know, and is negotiating with themselves like, should I do Botox? Should I do this? Should I do that?
Oh my God.
And so I'm here for all of it, and thank you so much for just pouring all of this guidance into me, and I appreciate it so much.
You would be phenomenal. I
want to get misty.
Get misty is alright. Cry in your plate. Cry in the plate.
The ugly cry.
Listen, it's real. It's real. The fact that people feel like they have to stop, or they can't go further where there are. If you could be 60, I believe, and I say because I'm calling a number, I'm not limiting, I'm not putting it at 60 being, I don't care what age you are. There are so many people, that can relate to every one of us. There's something relatable about everyone. Find yourself and put yourself out there. Don't try to emulate anyone unless there's something about that person's character that you find could also enhance you. So emulation is good because it's also it shows that it's like a compliment to try to emulate another person, but as long as you are bringing your own essence into it as well. So you never lose yourself. Just always remember who you are, and just always be grounded in who you are, and know that you are the shit. Okay, you are that bitch. Okay,
I feel it.
Facts.
I receive it. I feel it. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that with our lemon water juice. Hey fam, so it's your friendly neighborhood princesses or queens. We'll go with queens. Listen, today was so fun, Keke. Thank you for having me over. And it was good learning more about makeup.
Come anytime.
Yes,
You're it's like having a sister and getting dressed up.
Yes! Listen, and can you tell? Okay, I'll show you guys all of the beauty in this dress afterwards. I'll insert a photo or something, or maybe a video from today, because I did a lot of campaign work today for brands. And listen, it was just a productive day, but it was a fun day. I didn't even feel like I was working. I recorded all of the fun for you guys. You guys got to see behind the scenes of how I apply my makeup, prepping for a brand campaign, a beauty brand campaign. And I was able to learn a lot of little different things from Keke that you guys, I hope I caught, but maybe I didn't. But she definitely showed me what I was doing wrong in my application. So listen, I'm gonna be a professional real soon. I'll be teaching y'all some stuff soon. I like to think so, but it was great. We had some good conversations as well, which we recorded, and definitely you guys are gonna see parts of that. I want to thank you guys for joining me, for clicking on this video, and for joining Keke and I on our Girls' Day. It was good to have all of you join us. Of course, if you have any questions for Keke, listen. Keke, you have to set a no, don't set a date. Just record some things and upload. Sometimes we are waiting for the perfect moment and for perfection, but guess what? We're always trying to get better. We'll never ever reach perfection because we're not perfect. That's it. That's my little spiel for you on this YouTube thing.
I'll follow through on that.
When she does
get homework.
When she gets her channel, guys, we'll make sure that I announce it here so you guys can go over and check it out. Hopefully sooner than later. But it was wonderful. It was a wonderful day. So thank you guys again so much. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And of course, if you have not subscribed yet and you're still here, you like me or you like Keke, whichever the reason is. Do you apply makeup in the morning? Because I don't have a lot of time in the mornings, I need my makeup application to be easy, effortless, yet flawless. Thanks to Laura Geller's easy makeup application process, I could be done with my makeup and out the door within a very short time. If you haven't tried Laura Geller before, then this is the perfect opportunity for you by using your age-based discount. And what's even better is that you can also enter for a chance to win a convertible car. When I was younger, I always thought of aging as something to fear rather than to look forward to. I am so happy to be a part of something that will help remove the stigma of aging. I am honored to be celebrating National Mature Women's Day with Laura Geller. You can purchase these and any of your other favorite beauty products from laurageller.com today only. Sign up to receive an age-based discount. So if you're 85, you'd receive 85% off in celebration of National Mature Women's Day. I do not want to cover up my imperfections. I want to enhance what is already very beautiful. Join Laura Geller in enhancing your own midlife imperfections. Why are women made to feel like it is an issue to age? Like the saying, men age like fine wine, women age like a glass of milk. Turning 50 was one of the most exciting milestones for me, and I am super excited about the possibilities of reaching another. I love that the Laura Geller brand is helping to remove the stigma of aging. The makeup application is effortless with the mature women in mind. I have never felt or looked better, and I hope to inspire others to see aging as something to look forward to.